Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Mummy Venom Mage of Gozag, and we just finished up Vaults 1 and 2, so we're just going to head right down to Vaults 3. Nothing's stopping us, except this jerk. The Morning Star of Distortion, which I don't appreciate at all. Let's use some Ice Beasts and see how that does. Oh yeah, get killed! Nice! How about summoning spells? Like Summon Hydra I was looking at. It's a little bit castable. Summon Forest is still a little, it's okay. I don't love it. I don't know. I guess I've just never really given it much of a chance. Not with much spell power. Just summoned like a couple monsters and didn't seem very good. But maybe with good spell power, it's pretty good. Maybe I could try that out in Wiz mode or something. See how it is with decent spell power. See what scales. But, okay, those are like the main spells I was looking at, basically, I think. I wish I had a good level 5 summoning spell, but I don't. Or level 6 or something. I mean, I guess I do have a level 6 summoning spell, but not one that I like. Oh, the other thing is a shop. I kind of want a shop. Like, I don't know, my armor is good, I guess. But I wouldn't mind some better armor? Like a new cloak or something. My weapons are great. My jewelry is, like, pretty legit. But I have all this money, and I'm not going to use it all on bribing or on potion petitions, so I'll just put a shop right here. Yeah. Give me... Ooh. Interesting. Do I want an antique armor shop? I think so. Because if you... I don't know. I guess, like, if you get something good... That's interesting. At antique armor shops, everything is, like, super cheap. But you kind of have to buy everything in case it's any good. If it's a piece of armor you might want. Whereas, like, at a normal armor shop, you pay a lot for something that's really good. But you don't have to spend anything on stuff that's cheap. And being a Gozag guy, I can afford to spend a lot, but I can also afford to buy a bunch of junk and then throw it in the garbage if I want. So I think I'll just take the antique armor shop, buy anything that looks promising. Whoa! Oh, I thought that was Maxwell's... The other Maxwell's patent armor, which I don't think I would want, but it's interesting. However, like, that's cool. I've never seen Maxwell's Etheric Cage in one of my own games. And also, of course, the Gauntlets of War. Like, I'm 100% buying those. Don't think I missed those. I'm buying them. But I do want to take a look at Etheric Cage. I don't really need all that mana regen. It's kind of more for, like, a blaster guy. It could be quite good. So it's a helmet, by the way. It's not totally clear from the description, but it's a helmet. It could be pretty good once I get some high-level summons up, if I want to, like, spam Summon Hydra. And Contam is not a big deal on a mummy. Because you'll just get occasionally rotted instead of getting occasionally malmutated. And I have enough heal wounds to easily address any amount of rot. And I can always use Mummy Self-Restoration if I really, really need to. So it's pretty good. But it gives me stuff I don't really need. And I think my helmet right now is, like, really good. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I actually wouldn't mind trading a Pip of Fire for a Pip of Cold. And I'd get the electricity resistance anyway. So I'd basically just be getting the MP for free in exchange for the Contam. So, like, that's not a great deal, but it's alright. I'm not really spamming anything yet, but I probably will be later. But the gloves, I will happily trade 3 decks for 3 Slay. Like, 5 Slay? 5? I haven't had the Gauntlets of War in a long, long time, and I forgot that they are completely nuts. That's ridiculous. +3. I saw the +3 and was like, wow, +3 slaying, that's great. But no, it's +3 armor, which is great, and +5 slaying. Holy smokes. Okay, so that was cool. Was there something else in that shop I wanted? The helmet. Could the helmet be any good? Helmet of See Invisible. Would I wear over what I've got now? Yeah, probably. Because what I've got right now, yeah. Even like a helmet of nothing might be better than what I've got now, honestly. Oh, See Invisible. Nice. I'll take it. That was, you know, asking you shall receive, I suppose. Cool. Well, that was a great shop. I should have done that a long time ago. Get stabbed. Get stabbed. I could also enchant up this helmet. Oh, and let's just drop my Ring of See Invisible. See you later. Is there any reason, like, I don't have a ton of enchant armor, but I'm not gonna find any, like, dragon armor anytime soon either. So I'll just do it, sure. Give me 1 AC. I can always buy more Scrolls of Enchant Weapon when I have, let's see. Where do I want to fight? I kind of want to fight, like, where most of this stuff can't see me. And right here, only 2 things can see me, which is fine. So, like, that store was a Gozag reason, I think. I don't know. I mean, the main Gozag reason is Potion Petition. It's just really strong, especially on a mummy. But, you know, if I can get the Gauntlets of War as a side benefit, I'll take it, man. They're so good. Especially with a quick blade, like jeepers. I might go scroll shopping sometime soon. To get like more enchant weapon or something. I don't know. I guess having Gauntlets of War doesn't encourage me to have more slaying in particular. I was just thinking about like this quick blade is great and I want it to be greater. The door is closed. Let's just let's get a Potion Petition. That's a pretty good petition down there on C. Resistance, might, haste, heal wounds, and magic. Like, I mean, that's pretty good. But am I really in that much trouble? Do I need that much stuff? I kind of don't. But why would I even take any of the others? They, like, don't do anything. I don't know. I guess I'll just take B. Like, give me some more health. And then do what I should have done in the first place, which is just use a Wand of Hasting. I think that's enough of a buff. I didn't really need a Potion Petition at all. And I mean, I'm using both of them quite freely. Because I have a ton of recharging, and I have a ton of money, right? So I shouldn't really be worrying too much about how much it costs, just about like which one is better. Except that, I don't know. You know, I can use my gold for shops, and I can't use my wands for shops. And I should also, like, I don't need shops. You know, I have everything I need, basically, to win the game. But, and like, I don't know, money is a renewable resource when you're a Gozag. It's all basically unlimited. So I don't know if I should be worried at all about, like, which of these things I'm using. I hate these guys. Come back here. I sort of lost track of whether my armor has gone up, or if that's just because I got upgraded armor. I wasn't paying attention to how big an upgrade I picked up. Let's see, I got 1 extra armor from the gloves, and my old helmet was +0, so I got 2 more from that. So that's 3 more, so my armor has gone up again. So I think I'll just cut it out. Is that? I don't know. This room kind of, for some reason, feels shaped like a starship to me, like the Starship Enterprise, right? Like this is the disc part here, and there's these like back thrusters, right? If you kind of squint a little, I don't know what's at the front. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a starship after all. But that's what I thought of anyway when I saw it. And if there's one thing you guys get from this channel, it's whatever I'm thinking of for no reason. So I hope that's what you're here for, because that's what you're getting. Oh, stop going up there, geez. Stupid Auto Explorer. Let's just close that door. Put up a little bit of Toxic Radiance here, and like some Ice Beasts, because why not? I've seen this vault before. There's just a lot of stuff. It's a little nasty. Let's haste up again. You want to haste as early as possible. So like I should have hasted before I even started fighting all this stuff. But given that I didn't, you know, what do they say? The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is today, right? So there's kind of that thing going on with this haste is like, yeah, I should have hasted at the beginning, but given that I didn't, it's better to haste now than to not do it. If I think I'm going to need haste. Which, you know, I just feel more comfortable with having a buff for all these monsters. What is this being shot? Bolt of magma. Okay. Deep Elf Mage, I guess? They have magma now? Yeah. I think that's the earth flavored, right? Earth flavored mage. Yeah, that looks like a stone arrow. All right, sure. LRD, nice. Oh no, that was the Deep Bolt Troll Earth Mage casting LRD, not the Alpha Mage. This is just a lot of stuff, but we've got it under control. We're pretty strong at this point, even without haste up. Identify? Wow, I'm low on identify. All right. I have hasting, tele, and heal wounds all identified. I have digging identified. Polymorph? I don't have any of those identified. I don't really see myself polymorphing much stuff, though. Let's just idea Wand of Hasting so that I can empty one and then drop it. Save an inventory slot. So right now, I'm training exclusively summonings, it occurs to me, which is a little bit... For someone who's not using any summoning spells, it seems a little bit silly. Well, I guess it's just sort of my long-term goal to get more summoning stuff. So right now, I'm killing stuff pretty easily, so I can focus on the long-term goal that I have. Even if, you know, I don't know, is it the best long-term goal to have? Maybe. Probably not. I don't think it's really necessary to get, like, Summon Hydra or anything up. Just get more intelligence. I like casting spells. we'll just hold down tab for all this stuff. You know, it's a little irresponsible, but we are just like with the Gauntlets of War. I mean, that has made a noticeable uptick in our damage output, I think. I don't really know why I even learned the Fitted Cloud. I don't think I've cast it all game. Is there a way I can look at my morgue as if I were... I know I can look at my notes, right? Here we go. You know, here's all the notes that would go in my morgue. But I can't actually get, like, a morgue on demand, huh? That's... I wonder if I could add that. Maybe it's there already and I just don't know about it, but... Because that would be nice. You know, sometimes I go... Oh, put this thing on. Sometimes I want to look at my morgue and, like, I have to go to IRC. I have to, like, save my dump, go to IRC, ask for a link to my morgue from one of the bots, and it just seems silly. Like, shouldn't it be in game? The game obviously has a way to generate a morgue. And it can do so, you know, basically anytime you... At any time, whenever I hit hash, that's this key to dump again, it can generate a morgue right then. So my Ice Beast regains its courage. Oh, they were afraid of the Eidolon. That's cute. Anyway, it would be cool if... What is all this stuff that's asleep? Oh, it's scary is what it is. Why did I come in here? What was I thinking? I just wanted to get a bunch of stabs, and then all this happened. Alright, so we're at, like, basically full health, but it's kind of dangerous in here, so I need to think about what to do. Recognizing situations like this is important to surviving Crawl, because it would be kind of easy to just hold down tab for a while and then realize that things are going really badly and be in a much worse spot than if you recognize it right now, that things are going badly right now. I can easily get out of this, but if I didn't realize right away, you know, it would be more problematic. So let's just, let's haste up. First things first. And Toxic Radiance should help with all of the living monsters in here anyway. The Vault Warden I don't like. The Convoker I really don't like. So let's put up some more Toxic Radiance and see what happens. He has a Mace of Holy Wrath. Jeepers. That's not what I like to see. Alright, let's use a Lamp of Fire, I suppose. Okay, let's get the Orc Knight before he mites everything else. Okay. Still want to be paying attention. Alright, let's... There's a Crystal Guardian coming too, huh? How clear is the rest of the floor? It's mostly pretty clear. I think I should just get out of here before things get bad. I mean, they're bad, of course. I could... So the other thing I was thinking of is Blink to get out of this area. Because this is obviously the worst part of the room to be in. It's just surrounded by monsters. It would be nice to kill a few more things. Let's try a Blink, I suppose. Okay. That's some more stuff down. What I'd really like to kill is the Convoker before he starts doing some nasty business. Okay. You know what? that was enough stuff. Let's read teleport and get out of here. We killed a few things. We'll probably kill a couple more just from the poison. Maybe. Okay, well, I'll just walk around. You know, see you guys later. Okay, this is not the safest place to have landed, but it's fine. So we'll rest up. I should, so that was, I don't know. Obviously, that was badly handled in the sense that I should not have just charged into that room. But having made the mistake, I recognized it in time that the situation was not really ever life-threatening. I always had an escape available, and I was playing slowly enough to make sure that I could take advantage of it in time to get out. So I don't know. Obviously I'm not thrilled with how I handled the room in general. I'm not like, you know, what is the word? Something kind of like thrilled. And it's not enthralled, right? But it's something kind of like that. I'm not just like, I'm not really excited about it. Oh, I handled that really well and survived, like, but I did all right. It was fine. Deep Elf Demonologists, I guess, are less of a threat as a mummy because they can't, the fiends can't torment you, but I still don't like them. I guess the Annihilators are actually worse because they just conjure up a bunch of bad stuff at you. So let's put up a Toxic Radiance. I mean, they're still elves. All right, Hell Sentinels are like the worst that you could get out of a Demonologist, really. Because they have Hellfire. And they also have Iron Shot, a high spell power Iron Shot, so it hurts a lot. But, you know, I mean, both of those are quite a big problem, but they're not as bad as, like, being tormented is for most characters. So I still feel like as a mummy we have an advantage against, wow, really? We have an advantage against, what the hell, Demonologists compared to most characters. Ugh, those guys are the worst. Oh, wow. We got a stab and didn't kill something. It's been ages since that happened. Huh. Okay, that was Vaults 3. It took longer than I would like, but I think we're still doing just fine on time for this video. Especially if I just hold down tab on my way to the stairs. So, like, how about that Summon Hydra, huh? How's that looking? It's castable. All right. Summon Forest, quite castable, with reasonable spell power, even. It could be worth giving a shot. Yeah, and let's actually train up spellcasting again. I think the reason I was training spellcasting was actually just for spell power on everything, because spellcasting is part of spell power. I always forget spellcasting is part of just the fail percentage on spells, or also the spell power component. I don't really know. I think it's one of them, but not both. And I used to think it was both until pretty recently. But I think it's not, actually. Anyway, so let's just go get Forest. Let's go get Summon Forest, try it out. It should be fun, right? Let's go. you know, we can always just forget it if we don't like it. Oh, I didn't need to pick the stupid spell up. No, not that one. Memorize summon forest, please. Yep. And then put it on F. So, like, what do I get when I summon a forest? I get 4 trees and a dryad. And so the trees, like, attack enemies who are nearby them. And the dryad, like, awakens vines, awakens the forest. Right. Huh. Alright, well that's funny. And Awaken Vines like makes Snap Flasher Vines and attack stuff. Dragging them towards trees. I didn't know that's what happened. That's cute. Alright, well, we'll try it out. I just thought the Snap Flasher Vines attacked stuff. But evidently that is not what they do. Why am I suddenly, like, not killing stuff instantly when I stab it? Like, that's 2 things practically in a row. It's weird. I don't think anything much has changed. I guess I'm just hitting, like, high health targets. Okay, so here's a place to summon a forest, right? Oh, it made water, too. That's interesting and not very nice. I did get a dryad, right? Yeah, where is she? There she is. Interesting that it, even dryads are ungendered, whereas, like, I'm pretty sure the word dryad suggests feminine, but maybe not. Wow, dryad hits it. Oh, that was just for 1 exclamation point. That's not so great, but I mean, whatever. I'll take it. Yeah, there's branches, but like none of this stuff is doing anything. There's just this dryad who's like, I don't know, I guess she's doing fine, but not doing much. I should have Toxic Radianced a while ago. I really wish I could get the Convoker, but it seems like I can't really. There he is. And there goes the Preserver, which should help make the rest of this stuff a lot more squishy. Alright, this seems to have gone okay. I don't think the forest helped very much at all, honestly. Why is there steam? What? Sticky flame, okay. And there goes the forest, it's gone. So that summon forest was underwhelming, if I must say so. And I can't put a forest here, right? I can, really? Seems like there's not enough open space for a forest, but alright. And like, let's make some ice beasts. And they closed the door on me, that's nice, I guess. So there's a big forest up there, and I guess... Is this stuff actually being hit by the trees, or what? Yeah, a root smacks the hornet from below. The Actar is hit by a branch. That's cool. I guess? How much damage are they taking from that? Not much. That guy took some, I guess. Oh, interesting. Dryads are not resistant to poison, though, huh? Well, that's something to keep in mind. Maybe that's why I didn't learn Summon Forest earlier, is because I was using Toxic Radiance a lot, and I knew it would poison stuff. I definitely now remember having a little talk about... Oh, look, vines. A talk about how Toxic Radiance does not play nice with using summons. But it seems like it's fine. I can just use one or the other. And I can eventually pick up summons that are poison resistant and won't mind Toxic Radiance. Or I can phase out Toxic Radiance, or, you know, whatever. There's all manner of things I can do to manage the conflict between my two skills. Like, I imagine I'll be phasing out Toxic Radiance before too long. But for now, it's still helping some. So I'm going to keep using it. Hello, guys. Wow, there are a lot of poisonable things in here, aren't there? That's interesting. And we're just going to hold down tab, and it'll all die. What book is this? I already got it. I guess I must have all the stuff in that I want. I have blink and apportation. Like, what more could you want, right? I mean, Shroud of Galubria is fine. And what else is in that book? Octopodes. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. I don't want it. I just remember there's like two spells you want in there. And Portal Projectile isn't one of them, because that's a spell that you might want on some characters. And so I would remember it, right? Portal P? Is it? Oh, it is in there. Oh, right, but it's not the one Warpers start with? Warpers do start with it, but I don't remember. I'm just like, whatever. I don't know what's in things. It doesn't matter. I don't want it. There you go. That's today's lesson. It doesn't matter. We're done with Alts 4, so that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.